Hello everyone, this is Unlikely Waffle, and welcome to Simburbia. If you don't know what Simburbia is yet, it is basically a custom map for Minecraft in which you can play SimCity. Or at least the Minecraft version of SimCity, that is. It was created by this guy right over here, whose name is Yigarbov. Or Jigarbov, I really don't know how to pronounce it, but I'll go with Yigarbov for now. Over here are all the heads of his workers and helpers with this map. And this is the art director, R.S. Malik. There is a full tutorial both on YouTube as well as in the beginning of this game. This is not the beginning, this is pretty much like the intro lobby area. This is a button that you can hit to go to the YouTube tutorials or informational videos on Yigarbov's channel. And this is the button we need to press to start it. But here is all of the requirements that we need for this. Let's just make sure everything is as it should be. So let's go with video. 8 chunks. We need at least 10, so I'm going to go with 12. Clouds off. I think that's all I need. Back to game and... yeah. Alright, so let's get started. Welcome, press the button outside the town hall when you can see the tree line. It's taking a little bit to load in. Making sure we can see every corner of this place. And what you can see here from all around here, that is all you need to play this place. You don't need to travel anywhere outside of this area. This is exactly where we will be building the entire game. Welcome to Simburbia, press button to start. Make sure your render distance is at 10, I'm good. See the edges of the hole, yep, we're good. Text everywhere, yay! First get a bulldoze token from the main menu, it's how you do stuff with your plots. And down here in the corner, you'll see advisor. I recommend always reading those, because they will often be useful. Here is our calendar, where we can see the day, the month, and the year of the game. And right in here is all of our buttons to transport us everywhere. First of all, I want to get a town map real quick. And here you can see all of the entire city that we will be playing in. All this playable area, that is everything you can see on the map. And up here in the top center where my white arrow is, that is the town hall that we are looking at right here. The yellow and black squares to either side of us are Great Works projects, which usually have 2 requirements, one being a monetary one, and the other one being a progress requirement. Each one is different, but today we will be Today we will be seeing the first one right over there in that corner, but that's later. And up here in the sky you can see a great big green icon. You can kind of see that in the map, but not really. It's more for us to look from on the ground here. That is to indicate within this tutorial where we need to go next. And in the top, you can see what would normally be the End Dragon health bar that has the instructions. And right over here in that corner is the top right of the map, and that is RCI indicators. The R stands for residential plots, C is commercial plots, I is industrial plots. And the higher that the bar is, the higher the demand for that type of plot. We want them all to be equal as possible. So right now we need more residential than commercial or industrial. But we need to follow the tutorial, so we'll be doing that in a little bit. First of all, I need to come over here and grab a bulldoze token because I neglected to do that. Because I got all caught up in my map. Main menu. And here is all of the buying area, as well as the game speed and help class 101. That is basically if you get stuck. We haven't unlocked these yet, so we can't use that, but over here, town map, these are what you can use to enhance the map. Plot type overlay, you can see now right here on the map, it's kind of plain. Clicking that, it's still kind of plain because we don't have any plots, but once we get some plots, I will explain that, as well as the land value overlay. For now, I need a bulldoze token. And back to town hall. You want to have a decently powerful computer to run this map, because it contains over 60,000 command blocks which make it run properly. And signs. Bulldoze this natural spring so that we can build a power plant. Building and bulldozing is done by buying tokens and placing the tokens into the dispensers near the power indicator behind these signs. This is a power indicator. It tells you whether a plot has power. If a plot has no power, it will be abandoned. You also can't build in an unpowered lot. Good to know. So we know that it's powered because the redstone lamp is on. Each single plot has one of these lamps in the bottom right corner of it. And the redstone block is underneath it, which powers that, indicating that this plot is powered. That is a lot of P's for one sentence. Come up here and dump the bulldoze token into the slot. And this is what a bulldozed plot looks like now. Then we'll come back over here to the main menu, buy a power plant for 300,000. Alright, so let me just, there we go. Right here is our money. It will soon be changing, but for now this is what the money indicator looks like. It says 185. That is in thousands. So if you look up here, 30,000, that would indicate 30 out of our 185. So you can either pretend that our money has a K after it, or that these things don't have a K after it. Whatever you want. Back here to the town hall. Let's go back over to that powered plot and dump in a power plant. And now that this is ready to accept a new plot type, it looks like this. It has a zone selection area on the side of it. Give it a few seconds. And come on. Ah, there we go. Ah, so this is what our new power plant looks like. Each zone has a few possible variations for each level that it will randomly choose from when it builds the plot that you chose. For instance, there's several residential, there's several commercial, there's several different looking industrial plots. And for this one in particular looks like a redstone torch. And all this is locked so you cannot do anything with it. You can't even destroy it. Hello, electrician. Apparently these guys are supposed to be regular sized, and we're just gigantic or something. And once you designate a plot for a certain type of zone, it gets a block of wool over the zone selection area, the color depending on what zone you've chosen. Orange obviously means power plant, green is residential, blue is commercial, and yellow is industrial, as we discussed before. And so if we want to bulldoze this, then this is the place where we would put the bulldoze token, as you saw before when we bulldozed the trees. Alright, now back to the main menu. Residential, 15,000, so now we are down to 170. Town hall. And now we have a whole area of land that is powered. On our map we can see all those red dots indicates a powered plot of land. We want the commercial and residential to be as far away from the power plant as possible to make sure that it does not interfere and cause the values to go down. So I'm thinking down there in the left-hand corner is the best place for residential. So that would be this plot right down here, right in the middle of my crosshairs. Residential. And now this square of wool is green. Aha, that's what this one looks like. This one's actually new. I've not yet seen this one. Hello, Lowcrest resident. And you always want to be looking out for buttons and pressure plates like this. Resident whispers to you, "Hey, I would like a bigger house, please." Not a problem, as soon as I get some commercial. Because throughout all these cities and every single plot and plot type, they have secrets built into them. So basically, anytime you find a button or a pressure plate, always press it, and if you get items from it, spam it as much as you possibly can. Because you may need that item later, and it may be valuable to you. So now we need to go back to the main hall and grab some commercial. I'll meet you back here at this plot. Just like this. And before we do anything with the commercial token that I just got, let's look at the town map, because remember those two buttons I pressed earlier that indicated the plot type and the land value? They are now showing up here because we have plots. Over the power plant, that one is orange and we can see that in the sky, and it has a value of NA because it does not have a value. And right here on top of our residential plot, we have green corners right up there in the sky, and a value of 0 because it is not next to anything. So basically it is worthless, as it is right now. But with commercial, we need to place that next to residential, because these residents like purchasing and buying and shopping. And so if it's right close to a residential area, then the land value of the residential area will go up as well as the commercial area, because people are buying and making it more valuable. Dump that in there. Wait for it. Wait for it longer. There we are. And now you can see this residential area has upgraded itself. It is slightly similar to the other one, but a little bit different. Ah, okay. Alright, and now you can see on our map, we have a +1 on top of both of these plots because they are now valuable because they're next to each other. What are you pressing that for? And now these are residents. And this plot has a blue square of wool. So let's explore this place for a little bit. Tony Terrific's Teeny Tiny Turnstile Emporium. Someone likes teas in that sentence. Over here's the Shaft Recording Studio. Always see a button? Press it. Welcome to episode 738 of The Shaft, and a big welcome back to our next guest, Yegorov. It's been 30 years since he came on last time. Alright, that's cool. Cheeky Checkers Chess Club Championship. Ooh, there's buttons up there. What do these do? These do absolutely nothing. Okay, I can live with that. Ketchup and Mustard Designer Studio, and a button. Can we press it for a minute? Yes, we do. Mustard paint. Ketchup. Haha, that's awesome. I want to get several of each thing that you can get from a button, so that way we can potentially sell them later, which I'll get around to. And if we need it for a quest in the future, then we will have them. Plenty of them. And also, there is no major end to this, but there are several quests, but it doesn't really have an end, so you can just keep on going for pretty much as long as you want. Visit Shaz Liquor and Guns new downtown location. Fight Club by invitation only. Don't ask about Fight Club. Always a good rule of thumb. Anything in here? No. Button! Goodies, goodies. And someone's head on the wall. I'm not sure if I should be threatened by that or not. Press the button. Hello there, little one. Would you like some candy? That's creepy. Secret entrance. I want a secret entrance. Come on, why can't I get in there? Because I'm a giant, that's why. Illuminati headquarters. And I recommend always checking on top of roofs for any potential buttons, because especially as it gets into the higher level plots, they may be hidden up there. Nothing. I think that's about it for the residential and commercial areas as of right now. Button! I knew there was one back here. I've been working on this book that accepts codes. Hopefully no new programming language comes out, rendering it obsolete. Simburbia Control Book Beta. This control book can allow you to get issued commands without going to the town hall. For a list of commands, type help and press done. Don't sign the book or leave any extra spaces. Okay. Good to know. Thank you. I'll just stick these up in my inventory. Let's see if I can get a few more of these. Just in case. Sounds good. Alright, let's go back to the town hall and complete our next task. Our next task, build an industrial zone. Industry has a negative effect on other plot types, so you need to keep it away from residential and commercial as well. So let's place industry right over here in this corner, on the opposite corner of the power plant as the residential and commercial areas. Come on. Aha, so this is our industry building. 6-degree spotlights. What did that do? Anything? It does not appear to have done anything. What say you, worker? Good talk. Alright, so that's basically useless button right there. Or else I'm too dumb to figure out what is in there. Danger. Is this supposed to be lava? I think it might be. And here's a close-up look at the RCI indicator. Because it is not the end of the month, it only updates once a month. The R is still the highest level. Anything on top of the building? Maybe. We might get stuck in here though, I don't want that to happen. I'm gonna chance it. This is interesting. Founded by Kevin Beacon in the mid-80s, this footloose and fancy-free company shines a light on your gathering, get-together, or inner wild thing. Spoosh. What is this? Whoa, okay, so that just gets us back out of there. Okay, that's different. Can we look at these? No. No, we cannot. Alright. Very good. Back to the main menu. And here is our game speeds. We can now change the speed at which our game moves. Turtle is slow, or normal speed that is. Llama is faster, and Cheetah is the fastest. And up here we have another one of the calendar signs. For now, I think we'll choose Llama. Alright, good. That pretty much completes the tutorial, I think. And now we get more money on the 30th of the month. And how much money we get depends on our commercial and industrial districts. I'm sorry, not commercial and industrial. Commercial and residential areas. The more residential areas that we have and the higher level they are, the more money that we will make. And now our calendar is progressing. We are now on day 6, day 7 now, actually. And what do we need to do? We need to wait till the end of the month, I think. And now I can get a remote-controlled book. This book basically just lets me buy anything, any plot, without having to come back here to Town Hall. Although we can still teleport to Town Hall, which is nice. Good. And now up here you can see all these cobwebs. The reason for that is because there is a teleport to sky platform in which we can overview our entire city. Very nice, and quite a nice view once you get enough plots going. For now, it's just a little bit kind of boring. Let's get down here without dying. Try not to die today. That would be nice. Day 14, we are halfway through the month. Alright, good. We are now at the 30th of the month, and we have more money. We are now at 68,000 instead of 50,000 that we were before. And now over here on the side, we have a whole bunch of new information. It tells us our current money, the amount of residents that we have, our income per month. So each month we'll get 18,000 right now as it is. And it also tells us the number of the different types of plots that we have. We only have one of each of the commercial, residential, and industrial. So we only have ones on those. And we also have one power plant. However, this is now unlocked since we got to the 30th of the month. It has unlocked a Great Works project. This Great Works project is the city dump. The first one is met, which is create the basics, which is basically just get through the tutorial and the first month. Second one is $50,000. Alright. I think we have that. We're all good. Press the button. And now we have a great big dump. And in here, you can dump all of the extra items that you don't want anymore. So the thing with that is, though, you need to be careful, because let's just keep one of each of these, just to be sure. Because it might pay you money to recycle them, it might pay you nothing, or in some cases, it might even charge you to recycle that item. I think it's on a random basis, but I could not be sure. So let's just throw in one ketchup. I can recycle this. We didn't get charged anything. That's nice. Okay. Don't get charged. Better than nothing. Good. Ah, yes, we got some money from that. I think we only get $1,000 when we actually get paid for our items. But it could vary too. I'm not entirely sure. Let's see what one of these remote control books sells for. Nothing? Oh, dang. Okay, so they charged us for that one. That sucks. But over here on the side, we have storage areas that we can store any of our items that we have in our inventory. That way I don't have to carry it around with me all the time. Because we are a mayor, we get these for free. Although it does not seem to be many people around here, so I don't think that they can enforce that very well. Besides, we're giants. What will they try to do to us? And now it's the end of the second month. And it gave us another map. So now we have 2. Alright. Let's come back over here to the dump and see if we can get money for a map. Apparently we did not need to grab it from the town hall to begin with. And dump that. Yes, we got money from that one. And yes, we only do get 1,000. Alright guys, I think that I am going to leave this episode here. If you enjoyed this, please let me know by leaving a like or a comment. And I will see you in the next episode of Simburbia. So long everyone, thank you for watching, bye bye.